Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. There's still a good number of weeks, well probably like 3-ish weeks until the actual next patch is due. So once again, keeping with our regular 1 week between videos, we're going to be doing another random map mission. So without further ado, let's drop straight in and see what the random number generator gives us this time. Now, we've sort of come up with a tactic that seems to work quite well using our heavily armoured guy, heavy weapon specialist, as a bit of a piece of bait, for want of a better way of putting it. Let's have a look. What have we got to start off with? Can't see much. We've got some nice cover around here, so maybe we'll lead in and round this way. I'm curious to move someone up just in case there's any like chests or anything in there. So let's get you forwards first. Okay, crate down in that corner. We are going right instead. And we can make good progress towards that this turn, actually. I don't want to run too far because inevitably when you do, you end up overexposing yourself. But that, I think, is probably fine. Ha, 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 he says, immediately running straight into a bad guy. We do have reasonable cover here, so that's not terrible. But, yeah, we do need to be very careful. We've got a potential flanking problem here, so I think we will use exertion and drop into good cover. That means over here, what do we got? Oh, we could step in just on the side. That seems quite reasonable. I think we can... that doesn't count as cover from that direction. That's a shame. Now, obviously, the game being in pre-alpha, there is still some issues with the maps that they'll be working out. There'll be issues with gameplay mechanics and all of that. Alright, we've got one dude behind us. Those shields are pretty large. They cover an incredibly huge amount of the body. So if we're going to do anything to this guy, we're going to need to get around him. Okay, there's two round this side. Alright. Move. And you're just stepping up. Ow. That is not a brilliant start. We need that med kit. And then I think we may as well get a grenade straight in on these guys. Four bleed is excellent. 2 bleed on him, don't really care that much about. Legs disabled on both of them though. Full bleed won't get him killed. Really I need a little bit more. Can I get a pistol shot on him? Probably, but I think there'll end up being retaliation if that happens. If we do exertion, we can get you back over here. Step you forwards. Let's get a pistol shot on the machine gun, see if we can disable it. Or just, you know, kill him outright. It's only a pistol shot. I'm not too worried about the ammo that actually used. This guy is very well defended, but we could get a pistol shot on his leg. Cool. So he's going to bleed out, so we can actually step a bit closer. Alright. This chap over here, we could get an angle. Oh, another dude inside. Well, hopefully he won't have the range to reach us. But we do still have our heavy. What's the angle like? It is a good angle. Go for the head. Now, if we do exertion, we're not going to have enough to have another pop at him, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll have to wait where we are there. We could have a pop from over here, though. That is not a brilliant angle at all. Alright, you know what? Go on to Overwatch. So, first guy bled out. We've not had a brilliant... Oh, okay. Brilliant batch of encounters so far. Nasty flanking, nasty bleeding, nasty weapons being disabled. And lots of damage on us. Lots of damage on us. Now, did I push too far, too fast? Quite probably. And with all the cover having been destroyed around there. Jeez, we are just standing in the open. Somehow still standing though. Yeah, you've got to get your medkit on. Can't use that because your arm's been disabled. Alright, we'll have to do it pistol style. Now, he is going to return fire at us. This is not going to go particularly well, but the other option is just to sit and wait for death. And we won't do that. Okay, it said one bleed. We're not actually bleeding out. I think that's probably because we... Oh no, that was one bleed for him. Yeah, we just took extra damage. Okay, well, keep shooting his head. 2 shots to the head. Good, good, good. This is so thoroughly terrible. We can step up close and we can get like a point blank shot on this guy. We can step up close and we can get a point blank shot on this guy. We can try stepping in and get some shots behind on you. Whichever way we go, we're going to be pretty exposed. I think step to here. It's probably worth it to just try and plow through that. What's the angle like? Oh, that's actually a great angle. Go for that instead. Okay, more shots went into this than I would have liked. So you're bleeding, you're bleeding. If you're gonna die, you may as well take someone with you. Step on in. Right in the forehead. A valiant sacrifice? Possibly. We'll have to see how it pans out. What are we going to do with you? Geez, we need to get you a one-handed weapon. Let's charge you in over here. Can at least see what's in the crate. Grenade? Yep. May as well take the rifle out of your hand. I'll have to give that spare machine gun to the one... We've only got one guy left on our team that can actually carry stuff properly. Okay, that'll do. This is turning into a very quick murder fest. Okay, the tank is certainly surviving by being a tank. Oh my word. What absolute horrific pain and destruction. I have sent these men to their deaths. Okay, so we could go over here and try and stock up on weapons. If we can survive the turn, that is. Now, a lot of these guys are bleeding out, so we don't need to specifically shoot them further. 3 more turns and they'll be gone. We're tanky enough that we can survive pretty much all of that. This may hurt, though. Oh, machine gun destroyed. Well, there is another machine gun, so... it's not necessarily terrible. Let's take the handgun because we'll still be able to fire it. In fact, we'll take all of that like that. So, right in the face. Nice, we can do that again. So he's going to bleed out. And we've lost a little bit of cover, but we can get across here. Ready for stocking up on more weapons. Yeah, keep shooting us. I don't care. I might actually care. Ow, that properly hurt. Okay, now we're in a little bit of trouble. So missile launcher down, this up. Everything into the inventory. Give him everything, they said. Did not mean literally giving him everything. That doesn't count as cover. Oh my word. Alright, well, if we're going to have to stand here, we may as well stand here and thin them out a little bit more. Nice try, friend. I don't think we're going to survive this turn. Despite the bleeding that they've got on. No, it's just too much weight of firepower. Wow, how terribly did I do that time?
And they did what they could.
Now, as I've said in the past, a lot of it is down to the random number generator, but that was appalling tactics. Pushing too far too fast. I should have secured an area, I should have moved the team up together, and I shouldn't have split them apart in the way that I did. But at the same time, once you do take, or start taking losses, the game can very quickly escalate as you have fewer guns pointing at the aliens. Nevertheless, we'll be back and we'll try again at another point. I hope you have enjoyed this absolute massacre that was Phoenix Point. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. There's going to be one of them coming out every week until release. At least that's the current plan. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you should do so, and you'll be told when the episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.